Let's cruise around. Oh, you bitch. Of course. Somehow a rocket follows me when he wasn't even looking at me. Wow. See, this is where you fucked up, bro. Watch, he's gonna fucking leave, too. I guarantee it, because he realized he fucked up. That's fucked. What? It lagged me out. So now I'm in my own session. That's fine by me. Damn. It must be pouring outside pretty fucking good then. That's why I hate storms.
Morse Mutual, we're here to help. Okay.
With storms, it makes it harder to actually play games and enjoy, depending on the internet. Really? My car just spawned over there. Okay. Well, I'm gonna see if I can spin this wheel. I don't know if I can. Then again, I did probably spin the wheel a little bit late. Not too sure. Yeah, I got like an hour. Damn. Damn.
I know it's overdue, but what can I do, man? Man, you gonna get your money. Stop calling me.
Damn. MD boy, yo, what's up? I do not know if I recognize you. But what's up? Not much. I hear ya. I hear ya. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do we got here? Not cars of my interest. Oh, that was one? Oh, fuck. Thought there was more. Terrell Jordan. Hello. What's up? Everybody, what is going on? Everyone's popping in for GTA stream, huh? I gotta customize my fucking Shark Champ. What's up? How you doing? 4 people watching. What's up, y'all? Gotta fucking see here where I can actually guys across this action. Let me go this way. Oh, that was fucked. That was fucked. Oh, no. Oh, Jesus. That wasn't as planned. A light hit made my car flip, and I couldn't even stop it in time. Damn. That's going to be money in the bank. Am I on console? Yes, I am. I'm on PlayStation. Damn. That's crazy, bro.
Hello. This is Morse Mutual Insurance.
20,000.
We can
Not
help
bad
you.
as I thought.
You learn something every day. Like
Damn. That one little touch, too. That's okay. It's all good. Thank you. I have to respond to it again after accidentally tipping it over. Wasn't my plan.
Smart girl.
That was not a plan. Alright, we're gonna try that again. We'll go this way. Terrell, I already told you yes. I play on the system. You asked already twice.
Come on. Fuck off. What, you want some?
Go this way.
Dang, my bad. Fucking faux punk, bitch.
Whoa! Somebody's pissed in line. Can't wait long enough. Damn. Oh man, there's already somebody causing trouble. Really, dude? Are we really gonna do this right now? I come back and you're starting shit? You're starting shit? Get out of here. Get out of here. I come back and you're starting to start shit. Come on. Kick this guy out of the club. There we go. There we go. Everybody can be happy now. I gotta see if the boys have stocked this stuff up. I'm not even sure if they have. I don't know if they did. Not too sure. take a look. Oh, shit. Okay. $200,000 are ready to go. I could sell it now, actually. Probably make all the goods, but... Popularity mission? What's my favorite? Oh. To be honest, in this game, my favorite one was the Bogdan. Only because it was challenging and there's more stuff to it. It makes it more, like, intense. But I go with Bogdan. Either it was the Bogdan or the Doomsday heist. I think it was the Doomsday, the last one. It was the last heist in the facility. I think it was called Doomsday. But, yeah, trust me, I love it. I love that mission. Very good. Very good plan out set, too, honestly. I could sell the goods. Put 200,000 down. I don't know. Or keep letting these guys get filled up. So let me see where we at here at this. So 10 out of 10, 20 and 20. It's full. So cargo and shipment and sporting goods. So we're gonna have you go here. You go here. And then do cash and creation here. I mean, if they can stock it up a little bit, that would be good. Promote my club so it's fully up.
Face our load. Ain't shit. On my way to this
Okay,
club,
my
so I
friend.
wait
You
rappers.
want a popular
I'm trying to
club?
get my fucking snort on. Dude,
I'm curious of how fucking far this is going to be. That's not bad. I was going to say, if it was driving-wise further, I would have just used my Sparrow. Speaking of my Sparrow, that thing is just glitched out, so we're going to turn that back so it doesn't glitch out. Damn. Alright. What? Okay. How about you, Shark? What was yours? You are seeing the chat notifications late. It does pop up late. YouTube is not really as good as what you guys think, to be honest. Eventually, though, I plan on using TikTok because TikTok is a lot better for me to go live. And it just depends on certain game content and what we talk about on the content. That's the only thing about TikTok that I hate, depending. But I used to go live on TikTok a lot more than YouTube. But I don't have my tripod for my phone, so that way you guys could actually see and I can actually talk to you guys. I'm not trying to spend my money on that right now, so that's why I'm using YouTube right now at the moment. Just because, it costs a lot of money Not a lot of money for a tripod, but it's just I'm not trying to waste my money on that right now. But yeah, that's how YouTube is for like comments and stuff. It's always late. It'll make it late response for you guys when I see your messages on the TV, so it pops up on my side of my screen. I get to see what you guys are saying, and you guys watching the live stream are getting like probably 3 to 5 seconds behind of me responding. So just bear with me on that. TikTok's different though. Like you could actually hear the person right away. Than YouTube. YouTube is like a 5 second delay. That's why a lot of people don't really go live on YouTube that much anymore. They want to be able to like have people stay on the video and stay on with them and hear them response right away instead of 5 seconds later. It's kind of annoying. But hey, what could I say? Better than nothing, right? You're a piece of shit for driving forward when I was turning. That's why you died. So I'm going to show you guys something now that the popularity rate's up. I'm going to show my nightclub garage. You guys have not seen. Viewers' discretion is advised, just to let you guys know. What the fuck are you guys just dancing in the corner for? Oh, this is not. Well, I could have sworn that this was an entrance. Oh, I went the wrong way, didn't I? There it is. So this is basement 1. It just has my vehicle here. Basement 2. Now, basement 2 has all the nice vehicles there. Customized. I still got to find more of the anime vehicles. Still looking for them. But I got like a whole set already like building here. Look at that. And I still got like 5 more spots for the other cars. It's just, it costs a lot of money to get the cars done and upgraded. Not gonna lie to you guys. It's really hard. Especially the money you make. You're doing it solo. Um, I mean, hell, I've been doing this solo for a while when I played. I mean, everyone has their own play style. Max out from this way. You guys haven't even seen like the other part. I have the casino garage, and there's a lot of cars in there too. I got so many cars, so many, and they're really nice too. All been worked on. I do. So do I. The cars on here are phenomenal, and I like it. You know, I normally go on to random car meets. Like I go on TikTok and I'll try to like see who's doing GTA car meets and stuff, and I'll pop in once in a while just to hang out and chill and shit. Meet new people on the community of GTA who are chill as shit. Like, there's a lot of good people out there. You just gotta find the right group that you see from TikTok or whatever your social media you watch live on. You'll mainly find a lot of car meets from TikTok, to be honest. That's where I find a lot of them at. They add me, they invite me, depending as long as they're on the PS5. That's the thing. They have to be on PS5. If they're not, then I don't join them. I just leave after that, like, hey, I'm out. You don't really want to fuck with me, bro. I didn't think so. Walk away. Alright, so here's my penthouse garage. This is one of the other cars that I have. A lot of cars, a lot of nice ones that I worked hard on as well. Yeah, as you can tell, some nice ones here. I grind this game a lot when I had a lot of friends, but, you know, let me tell you guys, and as well to kids who are probably watching this, um, keep those memories. Keep those memories of your friends, man. Because when you get older and you play games like this, these are memories. Like all these cars that I worked on are memories that my friends and I helped out each other with. Like they got the same car that as I was grinding for. Keep that as a memory, bro. Like it's something. Keep it as a memory for when you know that, like, it's something to remember by. You know, everything that I got everything in this game, to be honest with you. The only thing I did not grab and get was the yacht because it was so expensive. But everything else was all of heist and missions. It wasn't glitches to make money. It wasn't all that. It was personally me working this account. I started from the bottom when I got on here. Only because I couldn't transfer my account, so I had to start over. And it took a lot of grinding, but at the same time, you got everything done. You got all the businesses. I got every single thing that was connected from PS4 that at least transferred to PS5, and I had half of the businesses that out of the rest, and then finally I completed by getting all the businesses done and buying them. I got so much activity that I can do. Like it's a lot, and you guys just got to remember too. You know, with your friends on here, it's memories, man. Because I'll tell you guys this: one day it's going to change. You know, I had a lot of close friends on here on gaming, from Call of Duty to GTA to Battlefield. Even they just chill in my party chat and just watch my horror streams, or just chillax and talk and watch how my gameplay and shit and share screen. But once you get older, man, you start losing those friends because shit changes. Life changes, really. I mean, your friends have stuff to do, you know, they have differences. They might not become gamers anymore, you know. I haven't really had too many
Come in. I need immediate assistance. I have an informant under heavy fire. I lose him. I lose a whole line on LSPD corruption.
You know, it's just use it wisely, guys. Use it wisely. And do I have a Hellcat? Yes, I do. I have a cop car Hellcat.
Message received.
I used to have the original one, but I accidentally sold it like an idiot. So I'll eventually get it back. But I do have a cop car one. I definitely do have that. But yeah, guys, just remember, make those memories count with everybody you play with. Don't try to make enemies. It's not worth it. Not online, bro. Oh, there we go. I put my car back. These are my cop cars. I have the undercover one, unmarked, but it's at my workshop. I can't fit it in here. I'm going to have to figure out a place to transfer these cop cars to a new location. But yeah, that Hellcat right there, I have that. That's my Hellcat. But yeah, I met a lot of good people, but like I said, life changes. Now it's like on here, I don't really have anybody to play GTA with, really. I'm basically alone all the time. I have a couple friends, but they hardly get on. But I've been pretty much, I just get on here for a bit, spin the wheel, and then get off. Because there's not much for me to do, you know. You love it. Yeah, before the other cop cars got popped in the game, this cop car was one of the fastest at first to chase down players, and then it became a Corvette after that. The one you just saw me recently drive. This Hellcat was actually pretty badass to knock players off. It's a strong car, don't get me wrong. Like, one good hit out of this, like the ramming from this car, it's just nasty. Like, it will flip your car, and you might get fucked if you don't get your car back to on the road. So I've plenty of times have stopped a lot of players on here with this cop car. But now, ever since I drive the Corvette, players don't want to try to challenge it. So it's like, okay, that's cool. I wonder who's on right now. People I haven't hanged out with in for like years that I don't remember really. Used to be 2 people I used to hang out with, but shit's changed. I just realized what the other game I want to download. And I miss playing it. It's called Path of Titans. That was actually one of my favorite games. I forgot to download that shit tonight. Actually, let me see if I can download it. Give me 1 second, guys. There we go. I'm downloading Path of Titans right now. That'll be the next stream coming up. But no, like, you know, shit's awesome, man. Shit's awesome. And like certain games that I play, I face the memory, and it's not just memories of my friends. The memories that I have, guys, it's also like certain people that affected me or damaged me heavily. Like not my recent ex, but the ex before that. Most of you do know she was abusive. She was crazy. She was very rude and disrespectful. A lot of my friends stopped playing with me because of her. Either they deleted me or they just never wanted to talk. And you know, it really changed up in a sad way. And certain games that I used to play with, like Call of Duty Black Ops 6, GTA, or Conan Exiles, I had played with my one ex that was very mentally, physically abusive. Sometimes it does hurt here and there, but I know with me coming to gaming, I gotta face it. I gotta, you know, clear it off. All these thoughts, I have to face to play the game in order to keep pushing. That's why, time by time, it does hurt, but mentally, it's always there as a memory, as a scar. You know, more like trauma. You know, it puts you in deep thought. But that's why either I get on, I play with someone, I'm distracted. I'm not even, I don't think about it. But this game, Path of Titans, me and my old ex in the back, like back then, like literally a year ago. We used to play that game all the fucking time, and I got her into it. She loved it because it was basically like dinosaur kind of game where you can actually be a T-Rex and stuff. You guys wait till you see it. It's not gonna take long to download. It's only 5 minutes, so I'll be able to show you guys some really cool shit. But that's why it's so hard for me to sometimes look at these games, and I try to get people on to join me or talk just so I'm like distracted because I know it's gonna affect me in the long run. Like, no matter what, that damage won't be repaired because of the fact of the damage she has given. Not my recent ex. Let me explain that. Not the recent. I'm talking about Sharon. You guys know who I'm talking about. So, that bitch, she was crazy as hell and mentally and physically abused me, threatened me, all kinds of shit, all the above. Recently, about a month ago, she tried to reach back after she found out me and my one ex broke off. And she tried to ask me back, trying to ask me to give her a chance. She wants to see the light. She can change. It's not about the money. No, no, and no. So, and I have a gut feeling that she does appear on my streams quietly and watching and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't remember her account name on YouTube or TikTok. Well, TikTok she got blocked, but I know that her and her best friend like to stalk around on me. And that's why I really hesitate to get on live, because I don't want to deal with seeing her name, because then it affects me more and it makes me very stressed instantly. But with what I saw and dealt with, that was probably the worst relationship I ever put myself into a position into. It was the worst 2 years with her. The worst 2 years. First year wasn't bad. She was actually not acting like she was the way she was the second year. It was the second year that got to really showing the real true self, how she really is. And then we got more answers along the way, and that's when everything finally caught on. And a lot of others feel like, the effect with me right now, it's like traumatizing because of my ex, who really, really did heavily, way 10 times worse of damage. And my friends are just concerned all the time because they want to make sure that I'm okay mentally. They know that about 7 months ago, 6-7 months ago, I almost did the S word. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to say the full word. But that was because I was in deep depression for a while. Do you play Fortnite? I used to play Fortnite, but I stopped. I stopped playing because I don't really have room, which I don't have room right now. I only have room for like a couple of games for a decent size for data. But once I get my internal drive for my system and buy it, I'll have room to be able to re-download it and play it again. I do miss playing Fortnite because it was pretty fun. Don't get me wrong. It's a good game. It's pretty hilarious. But I haven't really touched the game in a while or installed it. But for some of you viewers to understand who I really am, um, you're probably raising a question right now. You're probably wondering, why did you disappear? What was the reason? Why did you stop going live? I disappeared for about maybe a year or two of live because I was in deep depression. My anxiety was up, and mentally I was not stable. I was not okay. I literally caught off work for 1 week because of my mentality was so bad. I didn't have the motivation to go to work. Even my GM understood my position and was okay with that. And I still came back. You know, I kept communication with my GM and still came back. Like, I'm surprised because of the fact, like, that could have lost me a job for doing that. But I was looking for myself too, and looking for safety for everybody else. And I didn't want anybody else to worry. So, even my best friend, she reached out to me and she was freaking out, worried, concerned, like, yo, you good? You all right? Like, we haven't seen you in a while. Like, she kind of understands why I'm so iffy about getting on live nowadays because of the fact, the true fact.
Okay, Mom, it's just
It's not just because, oh, oh, look at this, you know, oh, that. It was just a lot of shit.
yo.
But just know, guys, um, that in life, it can be devastating in so many ways. I mean, I am okay, partially okay. Like, I'm not fully there, I'm not really, like, in the zone, but, like, just know that I'm still around. Still around. Give me 1 second. I gotta get my drink. All right. So when I explain this for a lot of viewers and for people to understand, um, there's been so much losses in my life. And I do music. I've been doing music since I was 15. And I still do it. Don't get me wrong, guys. I still do it. I know for some of you are like, do you still do your shit, though? Yes. Yes, I do. Music is my only way to be able to channel all the anger and frustration or depression. Um, I just hope that for a lot of you to understand highly beyond all means that love can be dangerous. Love can be hate. Love could be sadness. And love could and can be lost. So, that's where, for me, at that mind state, I was about to be cold-hearted as hell. I was shut down. I had a lot of people that would try to get me hooked up with somebody, and they're like, come on, man, you got to give it a shot. I backed away. I put the walls up. I put that wall up, I built it, and now it's stronger. Now it's more hard to get through. And it still is. For everybody. Not just for the females or my family. It's for everyone. Even if that person is my partner, it's going to be hard. They can't expect, that future partner can't expect to barge in and think I'm going to give out that easily about everything. They have to take time by time to let me have my patience and let me discuss it when I'm ready, bits by bits. It's not easy when you go through the hell every day. I've been through abuse. I've been molested when I was a child. I've been through so much. Not only that, I've been through, being locked up 6 months, mentally getting fucked up in the head more. That didn't help. Luckily, they let me go. My charges dropped, and I was free. I was a free man. I was a free guy. So, when people ask me all the time, why are you being such a dick? What is up with you? Or why are you so blunt forward? Let me tell you something. It's not because of you or the friend. It's the person who created the damage that made me resolve into a different matter of being very strict and cold-hearted. And not only that, no fucks given on the rise. I get colder and colder every minute, every second. I'm like a ticking bomb, okay? Easily, if anybody tries to use my kindness for weakness, it's a punch in the face, I don't give a shit at that point. My fucks are not given. And for everybody to see it through, or anybody that assumes that I hate them, hate is a strong word for me. But there was only 2 people that are on my hating list that I did say that I hate deeply. My crazy ex that abused me and my father. That is the only 2 people They're on that hate list right now. Still to this day. Life isn't easy. I always thought it was when I was a kid. But when I became 18 and started doing some other stuff while my music and all that, and, you know, we used to run the streets when I was a teenager like a fucking idiot without my mother not knowing, I was going through hell. I've been through gunshots. I've seen shit. I've seen my buddy got shot in front of me and died right on my leg. You know, like all these pains and agony and terror, trauma, mentally, or being abused in a relationship or controlled, or realizing that they are using you, playing you with all these games, including friends that do the same shit. You know, my friends, they don't even try to reach out. They don't reach out unless they need something. That's like my buddy of mine saying, hey, I need this. Don't even ask, are you okay? Don't even ask, what's going on? Don't even ask, where you been? But if it's me, for sure, if I know my friends are not, I haven't heard from them, I'm like, hey, what's up? How you been? What's going on? What's new? I get the conversation going before anything. People who do that, that's an automatic cut off. I'm just like, yeah, you're out. Fly. It shows an answer from me. So, my thing is for you guys to understand the life values and respect for everybody. Everybody has a problem. Everybody has a mentality that they can't handle no more. Everybody has the damage that they've gone through or the hell that they embrace. But one thing for sure, us men definitely do face. We face the demon inside us every day. So for the kids out there that are, you know, being protected, or the daughter or son, whatever, stepkid, don't matter, being protected, while that father's taking all the bullets every day. He's getting bitched at all the time when he's going to work. He's dealing with idiots every day at work, or he's getting an argument with a friend or a family issue. It's always there. It's never gonna go. No matter where or what position people are in. It's never gonna disappear. Because in the long run, it's gonna keep chasing. And that's one thing I know. I already know this. I can't look back, because if I look back, it's only just gonna affect me more. Because it's chasing me. No matter what. But if I look forward, I get stronger. And that's the only thing I can do. Every time I fall down, I'm picking myself back up. Yeah, I'm bleeding to death at that point, but I'm picking myself up. Yeah, I've done a lot of stupid shit to myself that was really definitely dumb. I know my friends, half of you already know. Well, what I did, that was months ago, long time ago, recently, not recently, but like 4 to 5 months ago. Okay, we all know this, but I promised at that point, I'm not going to do it again. But other than that, where I stand today, am I mentally stable? No. Am I mentally okay? No. Do I feel always stressed? Yes. Do I still feel the anger? Yes. Do I still feel the frustration? Yes. No matter what. My whole self, my potential self, it has walls, it has everything it needs. It's protecting me. Because at that point, it's saying, we had enough. The other side of me saying, that's it, we're done. We're sick of this shit. We had enough. Now it's our turn. You try to be a nice guy, it's all cool, but everybody's taking advantage of you, and it's devastating me. Now you gotta be a different person. Now you gotta stand up. Now you gotta say no. Now you gotta really be that asshole. Which I really never wanted to put myself in that position. Because I was a calm, chill person. I was quiet. I went through pain quietly. Suffered a lot in my mind quietly. I never told my family, besides maybe my aunt, because she would understand. But anybody else, they wouldn't understand that. They wouldn't understand how it feels to quietly do things and figure things out your own way. They couldn't. So while I'm just wallowing out, here I am, right? Every day, I'd always put myself in a method. Every day. My mindset. Every day. Everything could be okay. Or I tell somebody, I'll be okay. I'm alright. Deep down, I'm not going to tell you straightforward that I'm not okay. Because I'm not putting my time wasted. That goes for everyone. Unless I trust that person to understand and actually believe that person's going to listen, then I'll talk. Everybody nowadays, the way they see me, they see a smile. They think I am okay. There's a few that know I'm not. I hide it very well. And I'm always going to. But that's because that's my shield. And that's just me tuning the fuck out of it. So, just understand for everybody that, and know that I'm still going to be around, still going to hang out, still going to talk, still going to hear you guys out, see what you guys doing, how you guys doing. But that open door for everybody to see through me, it's not going to happen. The door is closed. The walls are up. Ain't nobody getting through. Not by any chance. So for the few people who probably think you made it through, you thought wrong. Because I already know, in my own desire, in my own ways, when I want to talk, and I know when I want to put it through, that's when you'll see it. But, like I said, it's just going to be me doing me and embracing the world. Even if I am solo, living my own life, doing me. Even if there was a relationship doesn't go well, I walk away. When I walk away, it's a sudden silence. It's a calm before the storm. When I turn around and push forward, that's me moving on. That's me putting that person to the past. You are no longer in my future at that point. Friends, family, or a loved one, you will be put behind. Will I forget? No. Not unless I choose to forget that person. It depends on the damage they have done. Now, if it was a severe damage like the one X before, that's hard to forget. That's really hard. That's something that happened in person. You know? That's something that fucked with me over time. So remember, you think you made it through. And this goes for everybody. You think you got me? You didn't. If you really choose to try to chase for me and still be stubborn as hell, wanting me, you're fucking crazy. Because I'm not the person that everybody would want to be with at this point. I keep to myself. I keep to my ground. If there's a friend that's wanting to be in the circle, good luck. It's not going to be easy to be accepted. It's not an open book anymore. It's a closed book for everybody. The only way you're going to actually understand, listen to my music and hear me out. That's the only way you're going to see it. Do I depend on everybody to hear me out and understand? No. Do I expect people to understand? Yes. I expect they do. I expect them to see it. Just like I told my friend. I told my best friend the other day. To be honest, I feel like closing everybody out. She wondered, what do you mean by that? I said, well, I think it's just best to steer clear from whoever wants me or whoever wants to be a new friend. I just feel like it's best to avoid the direction for them to come to my path. My best friend told me, that's crazy talk. Why would you say that? What's making you feel this way? I told her, strictly, what's making me this way? It was already too late. She didn't understand what I meant by that. What do you mean? I told her, it's already too late. It's too late for anybody to try to heal me. It's too late for somebody to pick me up and say, here, let me fill your heart in. Because that heart, it's gone. To me, I feel like if a partner wants me, I feel like they're only going to want me for certain things. Or that person's going to be too obsessive. Or the person's going to be overly thinking too much. It'd be too much for me. I can't take it as much as I used to. And my best friend understood. She was like, so you're saying you are slowly shutting down? Like, are you closing down on opening yourself up to everybody? Or are you saying that you're only keeping the people that you know that you're very, very deep down close to around you and not everybody else? I told her, bingo. That's the answer right there. And I told her, I just feel like, personally, me, I got to focus on myself. I got too much in my hands, and look at me. I haven't even, like, I'm just now becoming a manager. Well, training manager, about to be, I'm about to be getting trained to be a manager, but I'm getting all this all alone. So I tell my best friend, I said, it's kind of funny when everything started coming to me as I'm here solo now. She did a little thinking for a second and realized that's actually true. She's like, kind of think of it. It is pretty shocking that a lot of good things are happening to you lately in a good, perfect time. See, truthfully, when she saw a shooting star in Mississippi, I saw a shooting star when I was with my abusive ex at the time. Okay? I was there. My ex Sharon, she wondered what wish did I make. She thought it was a good wish. But purposely, truthfully, I wish I was free from her. I wish that she walked away and let go. That I can easily be free from her and walk away. That wish was granted within 6 months later. 6 months later. It took 6 months for that wish to be granted. 6 fucking months. A lot of my friends and everybody, including my family, even my mother, they all want me to take time for myself. They're like, don't jump into another relationship. Take time for yourself. You need to heal. You need to do you. Right now, a relationship is not a good mental state. And for me, I'm just thinking, well, not wrong there. I'm still very, 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 very damaged. I'm not fully healed. Not stable. Even though I'm focused on what I'm doing right now is working and all that, getting shit done and hustling out money and, talking to everybody at work and keeping a positive vibe and talk to friends here and there on my phone and shit, see what goes on or go see them. But deeply, they aren't wrong. I'm not okay. And I've been thinking about it for quite a while, for a long time, for a bit, that maybe being by myself was a good thing. Instead of running and gunning for another person or trying to be happy because of bringing someone in my life. That right there, to me, I talked to my best friend. I told her, I was like, you really want me to heal myself, don't you? Like, you want me to focus on me. My best friend even said it. She's like, to be honest with you, you're like a brother to me. I don't want to see you get hurt. I don't want nothing to happen. And to be honest, you should focus on yourself. Enjoy being single. Focus on yourself. Do your own thing, what you want to do. Enjoy your money. Work. Hang out with your friends. Whatever you want to do. Take your time. because you're not stable, you're not okay. And that's what worries about, for me as your best friend, that's what I'm worried about. I don't want nothing to happen for you. And I thought about it for a while. I'm just like, I said, at the same time, going through things day by day. So I told my best friend about this person. And this person's recent. But the problem is, this person's not in my home state. This person won't give up. This person is showing 100%. Even though I still feel eerie. My best friend questioned, what do you mean? What person? I said, well, I know you probably get mad, but I thought I'd try to talk to some people on some certain apps. He was like, please tell me you did not go on to dating again. And I told her, I was like, well, I mean, we're not really physically dating in person. She told me straight up, is this person on a state? I said, well, yeah. How far? Right about Texas. I'm not going to put out the person's location because, this is live. But right about Texas. She's like, oh, a country girl? I said, well, kind of country, I guess. I mean, I can say she's country, but I'm just like, I mean, she don't wear a cowgirl hat. It's not like full blown. She's like, no. Bro, you're not understanding. A country girl don't have to have a cowgirl hat, all right? I was like, I know. I'm just trying to process it. So, I told her. So, well, her name is Destiny. She was like, that sounds like a cute name. I was like, well, yeah, definitely, of course. She's like, how far is this going for you? I was like, well, she wanted me to move. She's like, oh, that's too fast. I said, I know. I already put that to a stop. I had a real talk with her about slowing down. And she was like, she asked me. She was just like, so, she asked me real quick, so what did she say about slowing down? She backed off. I told her. I was like, well, she backed off and she was trying to apologize. She didn't realize it was going too fast. She felt bad. And she was just like, well, how are you certain if this person's really real? I'm like, well, I have video chatted her a couple times, more than a couple. And she's like, really? I was like, yeah. So she's like, oh, so she's a actual person, no catfish or nothing. I'm like, no. It was a weird app that I found and I've tried it and then started talking to her. That was it. And she was just like, okay, how does she make you feel? I was like, I can't really say as much. And I told her, I was like, it's hard to even, like, I'm trying to process it. Like, yeah, she's very sweet. She's very kind. She seems like she's a caring person. She definitely shows a lot of love pretty fast. I ain't gonna lie. She's like, how fast? I was like, well, we talking about up to the top love, okay? She's like, oh, okay, understandable. And I told her, I was like, well, at the time being, I feel like I don't know. It seems like she wants to prove things. Like she wants to show other things. She's like, well, that's what Sharon has done before. I said, well, yeah, I know. But for some reason, other reason, and I told her, I was like, just something about her, she just can't, like, she doesn't want to let go of me. And she explained, listened out, hear it out, whatever. Sat down, listened, whatever the whole group ordeal is, And
That party last night was so good, I don't even remember it.
hold on. So, my perspective, I have explained to her time by time to my best friend. I was like, I don't know. I was like, I don't know how I feel. Like, and my best friend was like, instantly like, well, did she say I love you or anything? I was like, well, within a half a month, she dropped the "I love you" bomb. And she was like, whoa, that's a little, too fast. I said, well, that's what's getting me a little bit is that, that I love you. It just, for me, I feel like, okay, that's a little too eccentric. Like, I didn't want to be rude or anything because I don't like to be mean. I don't like to be disrespectful or nothing. And I tried to process it, and I told her, I was like, I just don't know how to say it. I'm not good at telling people straight up like that, like, especially towards a female. Like, what am I supposed to fucking say? She's like, well, I get it. I understand. You're trying to be respectful. You're trying to be on, cool about it. I mean, if you're really serious with her, or I'm like, I want to be serious with her, but at the same time, in my mind and my heart, I just don't know how I really feel mentally or physically. Like, to me, it feels like I want to, but my body's just not letting it happen. She's like, what do you mean by your body's not letting it happen? I was like, well, it feels like, to me, it's just like, it's just hard to explain. I can't really clear it out. Like, it's like a fog in front of me, like that huge fog. You can't really clear out what you're trying to explain. And she was like, well, what has she done for you? I was like, well, she did jump up, and after talking video chat and made me laugh and stuff. She's like, really? She made you laugh? I was like, yeah, in a good way. Nothing bad. I mean, she is funny, I ain't gonna lie. She's like, okay, do you find her like somebody that you might want to talk and be with? I was like, well, I mean, I did have a talk with her, and I told her out of honesty, I just feel like we should meet in person first, because she wanted to move in right away. She was like, oh, that's a little bit too dangerous for a relationship to rush in like that. I was like, well, yeah, I get that. I mean, I'm not even stable myself. I don't even have a damn car or home yet, Like, I told her, I told my best friend, I want to be able to be stable and have a home ready, so it's not waiting, It's not sitting there waiting. But at the same time, I don't want to feel like it's being rushed either. And she's like, well, you are doing the right thing, taking it slow. I can see that you're trying to have her understand, but in a more nicer way, if I may say it? And then I was like, well, yeah, in a nicer manner. Not disrespectful, not rude. I'm not trying to be a dick. I don't like to do that. All right, this is not my go-to. Not unless I have a reason to be a dick. But at the same time, when I explained to her, when I told her, I was like, well, the only thing is that really gets me is that I love you. And she was just like, how do you feel when she says that? Like, be honest, bro. How do you really feel? Like, have you expressed her? I was like, well, I mean, I like her personality. She seems pretty sweet and all. But the I love you thing, I feel like maybe that's going a little too fast. And a gunshot right to my heart a little bit too quick. Because it's like, we haven't even met yet. And it's like, it kind of, I don't know how to explain it or how would I be able to tell her. She's like, well, if you don't feel it, take time by time to get to know each other, take time by talking. I was like, I have. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm also trying to have her understand, hear me out, get to know me more. She's like, so you are taking it slow? I was like, yes. I am taking it slow. I'm not pushing up a gun. I just want her to really think if, in her eyes, if I'm that worth it to her. Like, she tells me all the time, you're worth it. I want to be with you 100%. But at the same time, I don't want her to feel like it's a regret if it does happen. If she does come visit and something changes, that's what I'm afraid about. Something changing. I can't predict 100%, or she can't predict 100% either. And I told my best friend, you remember my one ex long time ago I was with for 9 years? She's like, yeah, I remember that. I was like, that was only love at first sight. Like, that's the only time I felt it. But for some reason now, I feel cold. She's like, what do you mean by cold? Is it because of the damage that your ex has done to you? I was like, to be honest, yes. And, my mom, and I told her, I was like, my mom strongly wants to, wants me to really focus on myself. Like, and I'm showing it to her that that's what I'm doing. I don't want my family to look at it like, oh, here we go again. Here he goes. Another relationship, and I'm trying to take everybody's advice at once, but it's hard to do all advice at the same time. She's like, well, take it one step at a time. But my advice for you, as your best friend, I would take it slow. If you're hurt still, take it slow with her. At least, hopefully, she'll understand that you have to take it slow because you're still healing, for one. You're not going to go anywhere, for two. If you're really interested in her, I was like, well, I am interested in her, but I also don't. I just feel like me physically, it's not there. She's like, physically or mentally or both? It's like, both. I'm not there with both. It's just, how the fuck do I do it? And I tell her, my mind's racing every day. And then when me and her, she's like, have you gone to arguments with her at all recently? I was like, well, we've gotten in a couple arguments, but she backs down easily. She'll back down and listen after I explain to her, try to have her understand and hear me out. The one night, I kind of went off a little bit too far. She's like, well, you gotta stop going too far with being off. I mean, I get it, you're frustrated. I was like, well, yeah, I'm always frustrated. That's the problem. That is my problem. Everything is clouding me. Everything is in my mind. I'm deeply hurt. I'm deeply not okay. And my heart feels cold. It feels nothing. And she's like, well, do you feel like
you feel something with her? I said, a spark? Yes, there is a spark between me and her. A connection? There's definitely a connection there because, you know, we talk. Do we have some things in common? Oh, yes. She's like, what things do you have in common with her? What have you guys talked about? I was like, well, she did slip up and mention she played Call of Duty. And she was like, what? Really? I was like, yeah. She was like, you love playing Call of Duty yourself. I was like, yeah. She's like, does she ever play games or anything? I was like, well, she kind of can't because it's not her system, but she wants to. She wants to hang out with me on there. And she wants to be able to play games, do stuff. She's like, okay, so you got yourself a gamer girl? An actual gamer girl's attention? I was like, I guess so. She tells me other games she plays, so I'm assuming she even plays Gta5 and Call of Duty. She's just like, really? I was like, yeah. And so she was just like so distraught with everything, and my best friend was just like, wow, didn't you say that you were trying to, like, hopefully one day a gamer girl will approach to you? I was like, well, yeah, I did ask for that. I want a gamer girl to approach me, someone that actually will game up and fucking chill and whatnot, not give a shit, go to work, come home, game up together every day, you know. She's like, let me ask you something. How deeply does she show she cares? I'm like, well, minus of her asking constantly if I'm okay. Does that give the answer? She's like, okay. Well, yes, that gives the answer that she obviously does care for you, even though she doesn't know you fully, but it looks like she's really trying to show her heart to you. And she was like, so, how do you feel with her today? I was like, now? Or, like, every day? She's like, when you talk to her. When you talk to her, how do you feel? I was like, well, I feel calm. And I do smile. It does bring my day to see her. And she's like, okay. Now, you say when she says I love you, does it make you go back away real quick because it's too fast? I said, honestly, I think that's what it is. And I told my best friend, I was like, remember that song that I made, Scared to Love? And she was like, yeah, I remember that song. That song was really good. Wait a minute. And I was like, think about it. She's like, you're scared to love again. And I said, yes. I'm scared to get love again. And I can't really put an I love you right away if I don't know that person, you know. And I told her, I was like, I want to really get to know her more. I'm not wanting to give up on her, but I do want it to take it slow. And you know, she's like, and that's when my best friend was like, are you sure? She said, I love you. And I told her, I was like, I think maybe I said it out of stupidity. She's like, you do tend to do that pretty quick. Maybe you might want to take that word back and focus on working out to talk to get to know each other first before you guys take that other level. Before saying I love you. I love you is a strong word, bro. Like, this is something that you guys might want to wait in person to say, to embrace it, than online. Online is different. You guys are distant. You guys are far away from each other. I was like, I know. Maybe I fucked up for saying that. She was like, you kind of did. That's probably why she got all 100% with you instantly, because you said that. So for her mindset is thinking, oh, he really wants me. And I'm like, well, I do want her, but I also want to take this slow. Like, very, very, very slow as shit. Like, 100%. She's like, how slow? I said, if it comes to the point where her just and I just doing at least a week of it in visitation to see if she comes over to me instead of me going over there, I was like, well, you have. She was like, well, you did travel state to state to every girl, and not one girl has ever come to you. I was like, well, that's what I told her. If you really, really are really interested in me, prove by making your appearance to come to me. She's like, well, what did she say? I told her, I was like, well, she said that she's gonna promise that she's gonna prove it. And she's like, well, you better get a place first. You can't bring her over to that house where you're at. I'm like, no, I already know that. Plan on getting a home. And she's like, and then my best friend, of course, she was just telling me straight up, she was just like, you gotta understand, don't say I love you. And honestly, on her side, she might want to take it slow too. I think you both should take it slow. You both should get to know each other more. You both should sit down and talk, hear each other out, understand each other more, earn to trust each other. But don't rush it to a full-on relationship where you guys are calling each other husband and wife. I was like, she's like, you guys already did, didn't you? I was like, well, she's like, you guys are going too fast. This is what relationships go down real quick. You guys got to take it easy. And I told her, I was like, well, what am I supposed to say to her? How am I going to get her to understand? Because I don't want her to feel like I'm trying to walk away. She's like, just do it FWB. I was like, what the fuck does that mean? She's like, really? Dude, you don't know? I was like, what? Friends with benefits. Take it slow. Be in a partial relationship with her. Be together. But do an FWB. Be friends with benefits for now. See what things go for you guys. Get to understand each other. Talk it out. Hear each other out. Listen to each other. But if I were you, and she was literally pointing right at me, and she was like, if I were you though, you better take it slow. Don't rush it. So frankly, my mindset for me is just like, I have to take it slow with her. I want her to understand I gotta heal. It's gonna take some time. I mean, yeah, a visitation, her popping up, coming to me, that'd be fucking thrilling to see that somebody actually is willing to come to me. But this is distance relationship, you know? This is something that I gotta take slow on. And my best friend's not wrong. Not even my mother. Like, my mother doesn't even want me to rush myself. And I feel like they aren't wrong. They want me to take slow. If I want to talk to somebody, that's cool. That's fine. But mentally, I think I have to take it slow. So, if you are here in this street and you are listening, you are hearing what the conversation went out between my best friend and I. That doesn't mean I'm not interested in you. That doesn't mean I don't want to be with you. It doesn't mean I'm going to walk away. But what I truthfully would think out of my best friend, she is not wrong. We're going to have to slow it down with the I love yous and not say it directly until we really see that we do. I feel like the impression is more different than what we will see in person. Calling her the babe, that's fine. I don't care. That's cool. That's awesome. But I feel like the I love you part, maybe that was my mistake. You know, I didn't mean to put it out there like that. You know, me, I don't think straight. I'm not really mentally there. So I hope you understand if you were there listening. But don't take it as the wrong way. But take it as, okay, he's trying to heal, but he's still wanting to try to talk to me and get to know me and see where it goes. But we're going to have to take it slow. That's what I want you to think in your mind state, taking it slow. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not walking away. I'm not giving up. And I'm not ready to say I love you yet. In my heart, deeply, from what I'm telling you, out of the truth, I am not ready to say that. Because it's still it's a strong word for me, and it brings nothing but pain to say, and I don't want to regret saying it. So as of today, starting tonight, cannot say I love you. Cannot. We're gonna have to slow it down big time. Get to know each other, yes. Hang out, video chat, cool. Coming to my stream, awesome. But we're gonna have to slow it down. So don't take this the wrong way if you're here watching this and listening. Don't take it the wrong way. Don't feel upset. Don't feel stressed. Just think, okay, you still want to stick around. I still do. But I gotta heal first. I have to heal. I have to. I really do. Out of my honesty, out of my heart, of how I feel, I have to heal. Because I'm not fully there. Mentally, I'm not there. Physically, I'm not there. This is a different me that you are talking to. That other side is different. This is the me right now that you are hearing that's telling you full truth. I do not hate you. I don't dislike you. I ain't gonna delete you. I ain't gonna block you. I ain't gonna disappear. But I would rather take it very, very slow. One step at a time. And I really hope that you understand how I feel, where my mindset is, and what I gotta do before I approach to say, I love you. I can't say it. I can't. That's just bringing it too fast. That's accelerating 100 miles per hour. That's too quick. And for me, that's like a bullet shot. So, for now, I'm still with you, still on your side, still there to talk to you. But I gotta heal first. And I really hope that you can still support and be there on my side and understand my circumstances, my perspective, and understand how deeply I feel and see that, okay, I will let you heal. But I'll be right there for you to support. Now, visiting, you can still come try to visit when I get my place. That doesn't mean I'm turning it down. No, I still want to see you. Because I want to see that actual spark. I gotta feel it. I go by touch. Okay? The spark, for me, it's by touch. I have to feel that connection physically. This is a distance thing we're doing. This is not physically. This is different. So I really hope the person that I'm talking to that's in my stream, I kindly hope that you deeply understand me. And I hope that you see it through. Do not take it as, oh, it's over. It's not. I just we got to take it slow. Don't be upset. Don't be disappointed. Don't be walking out that door if you are listening, because I know you. Bits by bit, I know you. I just want you to understand. Yeah, I probably said I love you first, but that was a big mistake. I'm taking that back. Because that's a strong thing to say. And I'm not mentally there. Right now, I gotta heal. I gotta heal. And it's gonna take time for me to heal. It's gonna take time. So for my viewers to understand, I'm not giving up on myself. I'm picking myself up. I'm not calling quits in life. But what I am calling for, and the number one thing that I really do need, is support. That's what I need right now, is support. Not backing down, not walking away. So I hope you understand. I really do. That goes for everybody here too. I hope you all understand my decisions, my choices. And for the person that's really interested in me, take it slow with me. Work with me slowly. Don't give up on me. But show me. Show me something different. Show me that you always want to be around. Show me that you don't want to give up. Work with me, and I'll work with you. Now, I hope you understand. I really hope you're not trying to give up. I really hope that you're hearing me out. And I hope that you're not walking away. But if you do choose that,
And I do sincerely will tell you, if you make that choice, there is no going back. The moment that you walk away is the very moment that door shuts upon you. I will not open that door again for you. So where you're at right now is for you to understand you still have a chance. You still have the opportunity. But you also got to understand too, it's one step at a time. Not only that, it's everything we go for. Give me a second.
Hi, what's up? Yeah, honey, of course. You can tell me anything. Yeah, I remember. I think he's fucking crazy, and you should dump his maniac.
Hey, thanks for calling back. Yeah, he's pretty upset, asking a lot of questions. I think it's best.
You are late. You know how important this is to me. Where the hell are you? Why the fuck would you take movie star away? Are you a goddamn fool? Hey, let's meet up next week.
Oh, Jesus. Sorry. A friend of mine reached out to me. Had to freaking, they had like half a burger, so I was like, yeah, fuck it. Eat something. I might eat something again, but, you know. All right. So, coming up to the next stream. Um, Coming up to the next stream, we are going to go on Path of Titans. This is something that I really love this game, honestly. It's a really good game.
Yes. Thank you for calling back.
Very breathtaking.
Oh, no, not you.
So when we get over to the stream there, set it up, and I'll invite you guys to the next stream. Yes, sir.